The former head of North Carolina's NAACP chapter died at his Guilford County home this week. The Reverend T. Anthony Spearman passed away yesterday, according to close friends. The cause of death is still not known tonight. Bill O'Neill has the details for us.
Friends say that he will be remembered as a champion of social justice, someone who not only cared for others, but fought for their rights. He was an ordained minister and community activist. His latest fight was over voting rights.
It is time for this General Assembly to reject the path of voter suppression.
It just saddens my heart.
Pastor Curtis Brown, a longtime friend of Spearman's, says the two men talked every day, almost always about justice.
He was one that we all admired, those who knew him personally, and his intent to do all he could to make things better for those, especially who were suffering.
Before becoming president of the North Carolina NAACP, the Reverend Spearman served as the right-hand man to the group's former president, the Reverend William Barber. Reverend Barber remembers his friend today on Twitter. Quote, "North Carolina and the nation have lost a champion for justice and a beloved public servant. My heart is broken."
But he worked closely with him to make sure that the kind of work Reverend Barber started continued in North Carolina. And he was busy all the time.
Senator Gladys Robinson says she remembers Spearman as a community activist, one who fought gerrymandering and for the rights of those unfairly incarcerated.
He was a leader, he was a pastor, and he was he worked on the Board of Elections, but in all those things, he was a leader in civil rights.
Reverend Spearman stood on the shores of the Sea of Galilee 3 years ago. He's pictured here with a diverse group of Greensboro faith leaders who made the trip to Israel. Rabbi Andy Coren says he's heartbroken by the news of his friend's death.
His legacy, both spiritually as well as a civil rights leader, will live on because of the way that he touched us as clergy leaders and the way that he touched our local community and our state community.
Just last month, Reverend Spearman filed a lawsuit against state and national leaders of the NAACP. The suit claims that they conspired to force him out as president of the North Carolina chapter. Reverend Spearman was currently serving as a member of the Guilford County Board of Elections. He was 71 years old when he passed away. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.